Hey, Manny Movies here to talk about a Netflix movie I watched recently called Triple Frontier. This film has a stacked cast, including Ben Affleck, Pedro Pascal, Oscar Isaac, Garrett Hedlund, and Charlie Hunnam. And these guys play ex-Special Forces operatives that get together for one last hurrah in an attempt to rob and hopefully take out a very powerful, dangerous drug lord, and things don't exactly go as planned. Now, as with most Netflix movies, I didn't know it existed until it was on Netflix. And of course, what attracted me to it was the cast. I like all those actors, and they all deliver in the movie. Really convincing performances, really fun to watch. They have great chemistry. And from a technical standpoint, it's a pretty great showcase, particularly with the action scenes. They're shot very competently. You can tell what's going on. You understand the stakes. You understand where everything is in relation to one another. It's very easy to watch and enjoy these action scenes, which is something you can't say for a lot of action movies, unfortunately, these days with 100 cuts a second. So that was a relief. Plot-wise, it's pretty straightforward. Like I said, it's a let's get the crew together for one last job, just one more job, and then we'll retire. One big score. It's one of those movies, you've seen them a million times, and in that regard, it follows through basically how you'd expect. It gets a little sloppy for me in the themes, what the movie's trying to tell us. Now, if it was as simple as just, let's get some macho dudes together and shoot up the place, rob some people, just a movie for seeing the thrill of that mission being carried out, kind of like a Mission Impossible movie, except more violent, then I wouldn't have much to say here. But the film sure seems like it has a lot to say about the action and the characters and what's happening on the screen, and it's just a little muddled. Is it a commentary on PTSD that soldiers get after the war, returning home, they have trouble adjusting to normal life again? Maybe. Is it trying to feel more like a true war film, like a Saving Private Ryan, or maybe a lone survivor type movie where it's a showcase for brothers in arms camaraderie on the battlefield? Maybe. Is it meant to be a cautionary tale about the destructive power of obsession and greed? Possibly. It really seems like it's leaning more towards that than anything else for most of the movie until the last 60 seconds of the film, and one of the characters gives something to another character that basically tells me they've learned nothing of the experiences of the past movie we've watched. So maybe, maybe not. The film spends at least a little time touching on each of those things I mentioned, when really it should have probably focused on one of them and stuck to it for maximum payoff in the end, in my opinion. For me, it got to the end and I was like, I don't know what to take away from this. It was an entertaining movie, and the characters I felt for. I cared for their plight. I hurt when things happened to them. But the theme of it was just so lost on me. Maybe I'm just stupid. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one. But to me, it just didn't pay off as well as I'd hoped it would have. So overall, I think we have a well-directed, well-acted action war movie, and that is pretty entertaining. I think individual scenes are good at ratcheting up the tension and paying that off well. But on the whole, the themes they present, I don't think any of them pay off in whole. Which is a problem for me. If they hadn't tried to, I wouldn't be as upset with it, and I would have taken it on the nose as just a straight up action movie more. But they tried, and I thought it was just a little too ambitious and didn't really pay off. So I'm gonna give it like a 78% or so. But yeah, those are my thoughts on Triple Frontier. Leave a comment. Tell me what you thought about it. I'd love to discuss it. And until next time, I'll talk to you guys about my next movie. Bye bye.